As we look across our city, we see Fresno is not the place that we would hope it to be. We see kids who are not performing up to their grade level. We see families who are not healthy, whole, and thriving. We have decades and decades of poor leadership that have led to a troubling current reality. That is not the Fresno we hope it to be. We began to ask the question, what would happen if we address this reality? A group of leaders got together back in 2008 and said, how could we as churches, businesses, individuals, organizations come around our schools and our neighborhoods to make an impact, to serve alongside, to provide hope and change in the neighborhoods of our city? And that's what every neighborhood partnership was started on, was a vision to see each group of people in our community to love, to serve, and to come alongside our schools and our neighborhoods, to invest and give their heart and soul into being a part of the change and to make the Fresno that we all want to live in. So every neighborhood partnership came about to answer that question. How do we love and serve our community? Our vision is lofty. We want to see every student excelling. We want to see our community members healthy and whole, and we want to see our neighborhoods thriving. That vision's big and it's holistic, but the tasks are really simple. We believe that every child thrives when they have an adult that believes in them. And that's why we go into classrooms and read with kids. That's why we offer after-school programs, Saturday sports where kids can play and have a meal. We believe community members are the greatest asset in the neighborhood. And so that's why we hold listening sessions and do training and equipping to develop them as they change their neighborhoods.
Because I had a passion and a desire to become more involved in the community, I was looking for a bridge. And here comes EMP. I met Artie Padilla probably 13 years ago. And I said, Artie, I want to do more. As an executive pastor of the church, I want our church to do more in the community. He says, hey, why don't you adopt one of the neighborhood schools? 13 years ago, we adopted Columbia Elementary. I started out as a noontime assistant. And because of EMP, they taught me something that's called ABCD, asset-based community development, how to become more involved in our community. I want to tell you this testimony. 13 years ago, partnering with EMP, we were doing Saturday sports. I was an NTA, and as of now, 13 years later, Generation Changers is an after-school program, a vendor for Fresno Unified. Because of EMP and their partnership, we are making a positive impact in our community. If I had to say one thing about EMP, it would be this. They truly live up to their mission. Activate, equip, mobilize, and transform. This is what's happening in our communities where EMP has partnerships. We are activating our residents to go forward, equipping those to be more effective, mobilizing different groups from parent engagement. Oh, I can go on and on. And we believe that people's life will be transformed. I'm telling you, EMP lives up to their mission.
We believe that every person in Fresno, no matter where you live, should have the option to live a healthy and whole life. So that's why we plant school gardens, offer fitness classes, and nutrition eating programs. Today, after 15 years, we believe in this mission more than ever. Our mission is to activate, equip, mobilize, and transform. We want to activate folks by giving them a chance to see the city. We want to equip them with the skills and the knowledge they need. We want to mobilize them by getting them out into our neighborhoods, and all of that is so we get to see the transformation of our beloved city.
I'm the director of the Jan and Bud Richter Center for Community Engagement and Service Learning at Fresno State. The Richter Center is the university's primary office that's charged with engaging students, staff, and faculty in meaningful service, primarily the students. And by meaningful service, we really are looking at providing service, number one, that's academically, personally, professionally relevant to the students, but also at the same time, relevant and meaningful for the community. So it's meeting real community needs. Our students can find any information they want on an iPhone, but they can't get the experience that they need to really understand how to take what they're learning in the classroom and relate it and use it to help solve real world problems. And there's also the personal skill development that's needed, leadership skills, diversity awareness, communication skills, teamwork skills. Those things come from being engaged in real life activities. I really value EMP's approach to serving the community. They're not trying to come in and solve someone else's problems on their own because of their knowledge or skills, but working with the community at the very ground level and finding ways to help the community address their problems. And then using skills and abilities from all around the community that people bring. Because of that, I think their work becomes much more powerful for our students who work with them. People should invest in EMP because I have seen not only the transformational work that they have on our students, but certainly in the community. The faces of the kids served, the changes in the neighborhoods that are served, meeting needs that are going unaddressed otherwise. EMP is doing that. And they are, I believe, transforming our community one person, or one small neighborhood at a time. And I think that's the only way that it can really be done meaningfully.
We know who we are. EMP is a community of problem solvers and leaders, unsatisfied with superficial relationships. We know lasting change comes from investing in the unique strengths and skills of each neighborhood, school, and family. We believe in a vision for Fresno that's far beyond our capabilities. That is why we're committed to developing the next generation of leaders. We know that that is the only way that we're going to get to see the transformation in Fresno we want to see. Imagine a city where every school has partners that are invested in its success and its transformation. Imagine a neighborhood where all of its residents know each other and are working together to be a part of its own transformation. We believe that to love your city, you have to know your city. So we invite you to join us. Fall in love with your city, get to know it. Join us as we invest in the unique skills and abilities of each family, school, and neighborhood. Together, we can serve our city to make it the place we hope it could be.